Last of the summer grapes are frozen to the vine. Last call, Saturday. Last of the summer grapes are frozen to the vine. Last call, Saturday night, and the band is out of time. There's all this smoke between us and everything that shines, and that's when she sings Parsons of Pride. Parsons of Pride. Parsons of Pride. Parsons of Pride. Neon loses letters and a friend once lost his mind. Knew some real go-getters got left behind. Hope they laugh as hard as we do each and every time. That's when she sings Parsons of Pride. Parsons of Pride. Parsons of Pride. Parsons of Pride. 2 feet from a bar stool, dangling on a ride. Bottles crash into a trash can, police slow passing by. We gotta hear a leaving song to keep us till next time. That's when she sings Parsons of Pride. 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 Man, it's really starting to feel like a radio station in here, in this house. You know, good evening, AW. Clayton. Oh, iTunes has a plan of its own, doesn't it? All right. He died at 29 at the end of a bottle. So in so few years he wrote all those songs. Many might say that's not how you ought to live your life, but damn those songs. Watching the fire still burn. When will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. It doesn't have to go down. She died at 33, OD'd in a hotel, that famous hotel where genius would hang. She was always free, now she always will be. Was anyone freer than when she sang? Watching the fire still burn. When will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. It doesn't have to go down. 75, always a fighter, screaming at demons like a back alley cat. He teased the reaper, I dare you to try it. I'll shave with your scythe, wipe my face with your hat. Watching the fire still burn, when will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. It doesn't have to go down.
Let's get serious for a second here. That sounds good, right? I shouldn't have played over it. But I love that I can do that. I'm really discovering the power of that. Being able to play over the music that's playing, whatever it is. Playing with friends, playing with myself. Man, I've been pulling out some old hard drives. There's this one hard drive. It's just written video dump on it, and it is acting so slow tonight. I feel like if I don't get stuff off of there, I'm gonna lose all that stuff that's on there. But I've been watching gleaming old videos from the vaults. Been pulling them in the folders. I got all kinds of stuff. I got too much stuff for a couple of days anyways. But yeah, that video dump hard drive is acting slow. So slow. And which of you guys is Buzzy? I bet that's my It's this guy. Oh. Well, that's rock and roll Buzz. That's not a problem. I love this new setup here. All right, let's see. Let's just settle in. It's freezing here. Whoops. It is freaking freezing here. It's like getting down to 20 tonight. It's ridiculous. Come on, spring. This is stupid. I just planted tiny little flowers. God, I thought this was a genius idea when I thought of it. I could just hang it from the mic stand, and then it's always there when I need it, and I don't have to remember it, because I always end up wearing it upstairs and then taking it off. But now I realize it's gonna dangle and hit my guitar. Not quite as genius as I thought. I'm still gonna try it for a second though. Yeah, I don't like this being cold. I have to put on this jacket. I'm still cold. I'll warm up though. I just put this on right before I went live. But I put it on because I was freezing. I cut the heater on, so that'll warm up in a little while. Let's see who's in the air so far. I like singing to you in bed, Chad. Hey, Brian, what's up? Dietrich? W, Carrie, Mike, what's up? Rob, I found a shot of you. Check this out. I got a bunch of stuff I dragged on this hard drive, just raw. But last night, I had so much fun making spontaneous videos. You just play a song in iTunes and then just start pulling in random footage. Not only do I have lots of that, I encourage you all to send me more. We played your Claymation last night, Rob. That's definitely going into the regular rotation. How fun is that? Hey, Scott. Josepha. Chad needs a bedtime lullaby. I got a brand new song. I got a new verse for a song that I debuted last night. Maybe I shouldn't do it on electric. It's tough. Look at that. Oh, I love this being right here. This is so, it's so great that that's right there. Oh, great. Oh, but this is really short. Check out this little snippet I found, Rob. There's so many in here, they're not organized. Here it is. Classic. What a porch that was that year. I believe that was the porch we went off on the cavalcade on. Pretty sure that's where I first met Taylor Kingman, was on that porch. It had Percy on the porch and Gypsy. Amazing. Lazy Third Eye was debuted on that porch. Check this little snippet out, Chad, that I found.
Like a little kid, flicking, pulling like a chicken, treat not tricking, cause the last time you will give her a let go, that's the sound, stuck the motion in the bowl, throwing in the stone, throwing from his load. Deal with a cherry, even when it's people go to the sorry, yours fell.
Oh, the place was hopping. That place was hopping. Wait, what's going on here? We need a translator.
So, hi, it's nice to meet you. My name's Harold.
Hi, nice to meet you. It's good coming from Canada.
Oh, yeah, Canada.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I've been to Canada.
It's a good place, eh?
I'm from Minnesota originally. There's a lot of
Minnesota.
Canadians around there.
Well, we call Minnesotans dickheads. I can't really speak Canadian.
Well, but, you know, hey, everybody's going.
I don't know.
Ethan couldn't keep it together. It was too funny. He was killing himself. Oh, good. All right, so Kendi's in here. You guys have to see this. This is the coolest thing ever. One of the best gifts ever. As you know, something we have done pretty often. I believe it's in the widgets folder. Lots of folders. But yep, right there it is.
And we appreciate the support so much, and we hope everybody stays safe out there and has one day, hopefully, will be open again soon. Thanks, guys.
Wow, that was really, really cool. Really, really cool. All right, well, what should we do now? I guess we could always... Oh, you know what that means, kids. It's time. It's time to play a game. Oh, and here comes the Game Bear with the game box. All right, thank you so much. What kind of game do we have today? Oh my goodness. Connect 4! Yes! Oh, I love this game. Connect 4. Okay, we need somebody out there willing to play with me a game of Connect 4. Let's take a look here. And so I'm sure some of you have seen us play a few games of Connect 4 here on the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again live stream from quarantine. And so today a package shows up here in Nathan's Land. And I just couldn't believe what was inside. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the coolest gift of all time. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. Oh my God, it's a wooden Connect 4 game. This is actually Connect 4. If I pulled out the thing here at the bottom, all these discs would pop out. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. So should we break this thing in? Kendi versus Chad? You guys want to play each other? You'd have to get on the Zoom or something, though. We can save it for the time being. But it's so awesome. I can't even believe it. I just want to pull these. I should do it, shouldn't I? Oh, I should do it. Then I can play it backwards later. I can take this footage and... All right, we should make sure we really get this shot. Let me make sure the light's right on this. This will be a great, this will be great for the commercial or whatever. If we play it backwards. They're going to go everywhere, but it'll look so cool backwards. Here, let me dim the screen a little bit. There we go. Oh, now we're talking. God, what have I been doing? That's so cozy. All right. Oh, no. God, do I set them all back up? That's the coolest thing ever. All right, let's do it like this. I got an idea. Kendi, it'll be me versus you. We'll use the chat and we'll do it patiently. You don't. If you can't do this, it's fine. Find somebody. We'll get another competitor. But we'll just not focus on the game. We'll just I'll move when I move, and then it'll be your move. You can start us off, and we'll just. I'm gonna have to do a couple of things. So let's see. What was I? Oh, I was gonna play the new song. All right, I'll play the new song. Whew. You think about how you want to start. Oh, I think I have a good idea of how to do this. Check out this baby possum I caught. I had to take it far away from the house, or a block away.
We think he's the greatest thrower, I believe, in the world today. The greatest pure thrower of the football, and that was on display.
Win it back,
No!
Now we're in the second.
That is after you fucking arm wrestled everyone in the house.
Look at that. That's the case. That's the case Rob's accordion came in. It's the accordion case. Perfect height. Of course it is. All right, so is Kendi my challenger? Totally down. Okay, so, all right, from your left to right, which I guess is what I see here, right? It's 1 through 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to tell me which slot you want, and you can start us off. But I have an idea how to make this even fancier so we don't... Boy, I'm all tangled up here. Hold on a second. Let's see, then we can take this guy. Go like this. All right, Kendi starts at 4. She'll be the red for her heart. So that's 1. Am I counting the right way for you? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not. It's pretty far from perfect, actually. Let's see what I'm trying to do here. Need some tape there. All right. Is it gonna fit? Whew. This is a lot of work. All right, goodness. All right, my go. I'm going to do this move. This camera's making me nervous. This should be like. I'm gonna get some cool clamps. Let's see if this will work. It's weird, but it works. That was actually Jay and Ethan. I was on the camera. Three. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that amazing? Kendi sent this today. It was on the porch. Unbelievable. Oh, I don't know if I did. I don't know if I do, Chad. I believe you, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. There she goes. Going up. Let's see. This is the coolest thing ever. This could be better. This could be more better. Here, wait. Give me a second. this look like? There, that makes sense. Whose go is it? Let me see here. You're in there. See Chad and Liz? Can you see yourself, Chad and Liz? It's Kendi's go, isn't it? I think. Just checking. Love you, Chad. Oh, wait, Chad, are you still there? I didn't sing you my new song yet. I can't even see I can't see what you're doing. You make me nervous. Weird side eye. You're giving me the side eye. I don't know about you. Unbelievable, right? All right. That's the way it was. All right, she's going 3 again. 1, 2, 3. That's my move. This one makes a little more sense. Yeah. Now we're talking. Haha. 2. 1, 2. Any requests from the iTunes catalog? Two. see. One, huh? You asked for it. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you blocked me. I want to get this part. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't rewind it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's how it ends?
One, 2, 3.
Sorry to keep you up like that, Chad. I got carried away. Love you, man. Sweet dreams. Touche. Wonderful first match. Whew. I love it so much. That is so good. What an amazing thing. And it works. It works. Of course it works. Why wouldn't it work? No, it works.
Oh, you can see him. He's losing his. Uh-oh. Don't scare my dear. They're not gonna hurt you.
Ba 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 ren. Ba 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 ren. 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 You got me rocking and rolling, rocking and reeling, Baba Ren. Ba 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 ren. I went to a dance, looking for romance. Saw Baba Ren and I thought I'd take a chance, Baba Ren. Ba 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 ren. Ba 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 ren. You got me rocking and rolling, rocking and reeling, Baba Ren. Ba 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 ren. Ba 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 ren. You got me rocking and rolling, rocking and reeling, Baba Ren. Ba 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 ren. Saw Betty Lou, tried Peggy Sue, danced with Mary Lou, and I knew they wouldn't do. Baba Ren. Ba 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 ren. Ba 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 ren. You got me rocking and rolling, rocking and reeling, Baba Ren. Ba 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 ren.
Oh, right. It's right here. Oh, I should have come out of the gate with these. Putting the plane together one piece at a time. Giant leaping baby steps here. It was getting ridiculous. But boy, you just would not believe how much, because I just realized that I really hope I can get this video dump hard drive working, because, if you look back through my old YouTubes and stuff, you can see that I've been with a camera, every step of the way. As long as there was such a thing, I've been shooting little stupid, terrible videos, but obsessively for the whole time, all along. So I got lots of that stuff lying around in hidden places and stuff. So I'm trying to get them all like in these folders, so they're just all, so I can just be like Bob Ross with all my old footage and stuff. And that's without even, and then if I ever run out of stuff like that, there's all these other treasure troves, raw Hippie Fiasco footage. Get my interns to go through that footage, cull out the highlights, cull it out. But I've always had, I've always been filming everything whenever I could, just like a kid, though. Just like, oh my God, I gotta have a camera.
Do you know when your set starts? No, I don't. I know we're switching. We're alternating on A, B. Why? Where do you have to be? I've got the top schedule. I was born in Clifton Forge in 1970, Clifton Forge, Virginia. Moved to Stanton a short time after that. And I guess I became a songwriter when I was 13 years old. Listening to Bob Dylan, his lyric to a song that completely set me free from the pain I was feeling at the time. And from that moment, right at that point in time, I heard that lyric, and that lyric released me. I realized that's what I wanted to do with my life, and perhaps provide the same release for other people. You can flush. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I go for the real thing.
Hippie Fiasco rides again. Yeah, there's proof that I've been at this all along. So funny. Thank God I didn't have a camera in college. Cameras were hard to come by back in the day. I got this whole thing, this whole reel that, I wonder if I even have it on here, but it was this flip phone that I had all the way up until, like, it wasn't that long ago, like 10 years or so, like, I guess right before the fiasco or something, but pretty far up when I look at the footage that's on it. But it was a flip phone, and it could take like 3-second long videos. And that was like, it boasted about that. 3-second long videos. It was something ridiculous like that, like 3 to 7 minutes, depending on what resolution. It'd be like 7 seconds or 3 seconds, and that's all it could do. But I had a whole phone full of little 3-second videos. Those are my two brothers right there. All right, so maybe it's 15 seconds. It's either it's like 15 seconds and 7 seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I left the audio on this version. I put this to a Soldier song at one point. Oh man, beer bong. Y'all ever done that? It's actually a pretty cool buzz.
All right.
Daniel will probably be mad at me for showing that. I might get in trouble. Actually. He didn't finish it, folks. He didn't finish it. That's why Joe was giving him grief. Angel Bar counting money. Mark Freeman. audios on these. I didn't even know that. I put it to one of my songs at one point, and it doesn't have any audio in it. They must be like 15 seconds long. Maybe 30 tops. Right? I know I keep upping it, but still, it was less than a minute. And it was... You can shoot video. Less than 30 seconds into it. Andrew. It's called a MacGuffin in the film language. In Hollywood, we call that right there the MacGuffin. Follow the MacGuffin all through the movie. Where's the MacGuffin? Who has the MacGuffin? Where'd the MacGuffin go? Oh, Mark's got the MacGuffin. It doesn't even really matter what's in it. It's just something to follow from place to place.
Surprise. You know, I have to look it up again almost every time I go to spell it. I'm like, is there an R there? Whoa.
Ben from the low end.
Whoa. Happy birthday, Mom.
Hey!
Oh, smoking section at the airport. Here's something we can do. Oh, wait. Y'all can't hear that anymore, right? I still can. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's a magic shop. Look at that. That's a magic shop. You pulled a 10-foot pole out of that paper bag. Look, see how pixely it is? 30 seconds, tops. Flip phone footage. It's from the old flip phone. Montreal, Megan.
Had to get you with your clipboard. Going. That's all right. It only does 15.
I feel like that's near Burlington. Oh, yeah, I think this is, well, maybe Burlington? See, there's actually a lot more of that. I can use that when I do my spontaneous videos, making videos on the fly. It's one of my new favorite things to do. Got a new verse for the new song. Sit by me sad, sit by me sorry. Whatever you have, you don't have to worry. Just try to relax, this too shall pass, no hurry. I know it's a drag, seems like there's always a season like we never had. Both know the reason that it ain't all bad. In fact, sometimes it's downright easy. As long as we stay together, we'll always have forever. And all the lousy weather can just get it out. Let it out. You and me, hour to hour couple bumbled. You and me, hour to hour couple honeybees. Flower to flower, come on, honey. Let's use our magic powers. As long as we stay together, we'll always have forever. And all the lousy weather can just get it out. Let it out. As long as we stay together, we'll always have forever. And all the lousy weather, just get it out, just let it out. I don't quite know it yet. Brand new. I got another new one too that I'm working on. Feels good to be writing again. I want to thank Al Howard for that a little bit, and this and all y'all. And sit by me sad, sit by me sorry, whatever you have, you don't have to worry, just try to relax, this too shall pass, no hurry. I didn't even make this beat for the song at all, it's just an improv beat. It's not bad though. I know it's a drag, seems like there's always a season like we never had, but we both know the reason that it ain't all bad. In fact, sometimes it's downright easy, as long as we stay together. We'll always have forever and all the lousy weather. Just get it out, just let it out. You and me, hour to hour, couple of honeybees, flower to flower, come on, honey. Let's use our magic powers. As long as we stay together, we'll always have forever in all the lousy weather. Just get it out. Ah, let it out. Oh. and me, hour to hour couple honeybees, flower to flower, come on honey, let's use our magic powers. As long as we stay together, we'll always have forever, and all the lousy weather, just get it out, just let it out. I didn't plan on doing that.
I just you got me. You had me at hello.
Hey, play it straight again, just the top part, just audio wise. I want that.
Nice.
Yeah. I like this new screen. No, but seriously, folks. Oh, it didn't happen. What happened? It didn't work. I can't. Can you not see my eyes? Is it a spiral throwing you off? There they are. Why? Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Close. Close. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Close. How do you spell I think it's Barbara Ann. Barbara Ann. I could be mistaken. Barbara Ann. Was he singing Good Vibrations? Barbara Ann. Before Barbara Ann, how do you spell that anyway? That was on the Beach Boys' Greatest Hits first cassette tape. I remember listening to cassette tapes. Man. My first solo record I put on released on cassette. I had several cassettes before CDs. CDs was like, oh man, we're going to get our first CD. I still haven't had vinyl though. That's going to be my next record, I think. is vinyl. Gosh, that'll be so cool. That'll be a dream come true. But cassettes were fun. Making mixtapes, that was a whole thing. Decorating them. So many people discovered so many magical realms through passed off cassette tapes in so many different genres, from punk to hip hop to stand-up comedy to bootlegs. Oh my God, bootlegs. Cassette tapes. What a world. I still have a few that they probably don't even play anymore, but they were so original to me that I could never throw them away. Leonard Cohen's greatest hits, and there's this one that was like a mix of Billy, Ella. It was like four different jazz singers. I still have that one, even though it hardly plays anymore. All right, that's good to hear, Clayton. Yeah, won't be able to afford to make too many at first, anyways, till they all sell out. But it'll just be so awesome to drop a needle on my own record. After all, that's where I started. That's where it all came from, was me dropping a needle on a record. I was lying in that little younger video where I said I became a songwriter when I heard Bob Dylan or whatever, because I definitely, the first time a needle hit a record, I knew that we had stepped through the back of the wardrobe into another realm, into a magical universe where anything was possible. And I knew that I wanted to live on that side of the looking glass from that very first moment. I have no doubt, looking back, that is true. Do y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Oh, there is something going on. Why do I hear me? Do you hear that? What is that? It sounds like me just having like a normal conversation. This is really trippy. Hey, Trevian. You'd probably have to have headphones to hear it, but I wonder if you can. It's definitely my voice. Oh, this is so weird. I'm like hearing the cast from earlier. This show. I talk about the spiral and how it's a new screen. I just said, what happened? That is so trippy. It's tonight's show earlier, delayed, just the audio. How could that possibly be happening, though? Oh, it's on a loop. I just heard the spiral new screen again. Oh, I bet there's a crazy delay somewhere. I just said what happened again. Oh, wow. Okay. I was looking in the wrong place. Of course, it's one of these daggone musical pedals. Oh my gosh. Haha, I figured it out. I bet if you had really good headphones, that was coming to you. You could have probably heard that, but it was super faint. But gosh, it was like being inside Brian Wilson's head.
Such a discipline. All that's disgusting. They call me a genius. Well, I'm a genius too. What's wrong with you? First, you're nothing. You stole everything from me. You're amazing. I want you to see yourself dead.
Is everybody feeling okay? Just here for a checkup. I've come for a checkup. It's just a checkup.
A winner never quits. Dead. And a quitter never goes back to you. Who you are. What's wrong with you? You need to get back to you.
Whoa. In my room. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that would be a great cover. That would be a great quarantine cover. In my room. There's a place where I can go and know. In my room. In my room. Oh, man. That would be good. That would be so good. I have a new hack that I'm sort of psyched about in terms of organizing. I found out I can tag the videos like green or whatever, and then I can sort by tags. So all the green ones will be at the top of the folder. See? The trick is like 15 minutes before each night I go in and I color, I'll pick a few and make them green, and these ones that are green tonight won't be green tomorrow. See these guys? I just go in and be like, all right, I think I'll play these videos tonight, at least to have them handy, just in case. Just in case. And I'm not just looking all through, these things are going to fill up. So I need to I'm perfecting my workflow here before we launch this YouTube channel. But that's a pretty cool way of doing it. Then I know, that right there is Willie T. Taylor singing John Prine.
Sitting in the back of my memory, like a honeybee, buzzing around a glass of sweet Chablis. Radio on, the windows rolled up and my mind rolled down. Headlights looking like shining moons rolling on the ground. We made love every way love could be made. We made time look like time could never fade. Friday night we made sitting all alone on a mountain with a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock that come unwound again. Soul to soul, heart to heart, and cheek to cheek. Come on, baby, give me a kiss that'll last all week. Thought of you leaving again brings me down. The promise of your sweet love brings me round. It gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone by a mountain, by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock that come unwound again.
Some of them are. They're not up the body.
Laying around on your bed.
Pardon me.
Looks like your staff is expanding.
If you go down to the fellow, put your money in your pants. With man in the bell, they don't give a man a chance. Now down, no sweet
That's the original Yonder Mountain Boys. David Tiller over here on the right. The fiddle. There's me on the banjo right there. Jeff Austin. That's a good question. I was just sitting here wondering that myself. What year is this? I would say like, shoot, Keller Williams. Oh, shoot. What do you think? 2002, 2000, yeah, maybe. I don't know. 2002, maybe. It's tough. It's classic footage. It's completely funny that I'm playing banjo. It's amazing.
Red hair to the fella, boy, just put you on the rocks and I say, oh, sweet mama, daddy got them deep elbow blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them deep elbow
Hey, was my mic on just then when I was talking to Bill?
You go down to a deep and put your money in your hands. People down there in deep melon, they don't know, giving a man a chance. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them deep melon. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them deep melon. You can hear it, it's so deep, a deeper rolling, a deeper rolling over, rolling over, wide, rolling.
It's funny, then I can remember if I asked if I was muted or if you could hear me. I can't remember what I asked. If you didn't hear me, I said Bill DeBlanc won the OK Google It last Wednesday. I'm hoping he returns this Wednesday to defend the title and try to stay on the throne. Wednesday night, 8:30, OK Google It with my dad. Trivia show for the comment section. Congratulations again, Bill DeBlanc, on your victory there. It was glorious. Yes. Kudos. He's the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. The current champion. OK Google It. The glory, Shannon.
For now, steam power, aerial plane, he's got round up inside, back again. Sitting in 747, just watching the clouds go by.
Shouldn't have done that, probably. I just unplugged the microphone.
He's sitting on that chair, high forward, and sitting on the genuine old-fashioned, authentic steam power, aerial plane.
Yeah, plug that back in, Nathan. Jerk. What are you doing? Jeff Austin.
Check out the moon behind you.
Yeah, we got a little God's fingernail going on over here this Monday afternoon, well, late evening.
Almost a northwest corner.
I want to thank our favorite cousin Keller for jumping up here and doing a little singing there. We roamed up into the distance, sucked back into the night. We got Nathan and Dave from Amusement World from Yonder Mountain, and thanks for letting us pick up here for a few Starts with about having a house in Baltimore. Well, I got a house down in Baltimore with a streetcar running outside my door. If I stay lucky and don't get killed, I'm going back to Dorville. Old baby Tangerine, old baby Tangerine, old baby Tangerine. Well,
I'd cut back to me, but I have a mouthful of ham.
I'm not sure how it goes, but there's somebody out there who knows how it goes, so if he knows the lyrics and he can help us, we appreciate it. Just a song played in fashion style, strictly like this. Oh, Washington and Valley Forge, up along and up with George singing, oh, Bodio, no, no. Crazy words, crazy tunes, as we love and friends, we're singing, Bodio,
We're guessing on the year. 2002? 2000. That might be right. That might be right. That's me on banjo, my buddy Dave from the Amusement on fiddle. Three guys from Yonder Mountain String Band. Earlier, Keller was up there. Ah, that's 20 years ago. So good. High Sierra.
This is one dedicated to Uncle Creepus himself, who's out there sleeping in the campground. So you better
Send the finest, give Christina a call. Always say it with flowers so fragrant and fresh, always appropriate too. Just depend on Christina to offer the best for the people who mean most to you.
Eat more, eat more, eat more meat products. They're the finest meat products you can buy.
49 varieties of luncheon meat, favorite meat for your luncheon treat.
Eat more, eat more, eat more meat products. They're the finest meat products you can buy.
That's right, kids. Eat more meat products. Tonight's wonderful episode of Hippie Fiasco Rides Again with your host Nathan Moore was brought to you tonight by Christina Flowers and Eat More Meat Products. Tell your moms, tell your dads.
49 varieties of luncheon meats, favorite meats for your luncheon treats. Eat more, eat more, eat more meat products. They're the finest meat products you can buy.
Thank you, Christina Flowers and Eat More Meats, for sponsoring us tonight. We appreciate all that you do for us and for your support and for your products, especially Eat More potted meat. Between two slices of white bread. And of course, Christina Flowers. What does she say in that?
With Christina Flowers, you know that you send the loveliest remembrance of all. To your hostess, a loved one, or just a good friend, send the finest, give Christina a call. Always say it with flowers so fragrant and fresh, always appropriate too.
Always appropriate
Just
too.
depend on Christina to all.
Christina Flowers, they're so appropriate. We earned our names on the field of battle, on corners of a diamond, under fire on the sea. Hawk, rattlesnake, bullseye, teardrop, Mexico and me. And he called me captain, so I rose to my toes to be taller than I was, just because. We were a band of brothers, built by fate to withstand, made to behold one another, made to win that final hand. And they called me captain, so I rose to my toes to be taller than I was, just because. Yeah, we earned our names on the field of battle, on the corners of a diamond, under fire on the sea. Hawk, rattlesnake, bullseye, teardrop, Mexico and me. They called me captain, so I rode to my toes to be better than I was, just because. Whoops. I did it again. Gosh, dagnabbit. I thought I nailed it. There was no sound. When I took away my picture, I took away the microphone. When I first opened the scene, I was like, okay, got sound, cool, get rid of that. Ouch. There I go. It's those automatic settings again. Those dogs. Oh, man. I had it. Ecamm, don't start with me. Ecamm, are you feeling okay? Are you feeling all right? Is everything okay? Oh, I see what I gotta do. Yeah. Where'd my spiral go?
I just you got me.
Oh goodness, now I can't find my spiral. Oh wait, it's here. You're here. Aha. I figured it out. Hello. How you feeling? This is just a checkup. Just making sure you're feeling okay. Wow, that was cool. Highlight that. Highlight. We just made this music up. This just happened by accident. Yeah. All right, everybody that's not looking at your screen right now, you should look right now because this is so funny. This is funny. It snowed and we got Percy some boots to go out in the snow, and him walking in them is so funny. Oh God, sorry about that. Jeez. All right. Oh, I gotta change the setting. I'm changing settings. Automatically mute microphone is now off. Now watch Percy. Oh, it's bad at that. That sucks. I didn't need reverb on my voice either. Sorry about that. That's a little much, but now check it out. This is so funny. Oh my God. Wait till you see him go to the top of the stairs. It's funnier from behind. Oh man. Once I do this enough times, it'll all become second nature. There's so many things to remember.
Oh, they call me Captain. They call me Captain.
Doug Hewson, YT, you're the man. Thank you so much for coming and letting me know that my mic was muted because that video played. When that video played, my mic got muted and I ended the video early, so that's why my mic was still muted. If I hadn't have done that, it would have. So you have to set things up ahead of time, all right? So as you guys know, now that since I'm doing this live, some things were set up ahead of time, just a little, but mostly I'm on the fly. And that's how I roll, okay? And I don't get myself all unglued when things don't go as they were scripted. And this is one of the things that I also want to talk to you about, mindset. And notice nobody seems to have left the stream because I made a little mistakey poo.
Only takes one beautiful girl, turn the world right around. Only takes one beautiful girl and I'm good to go. Only takes one beautiful girl to make my night on the town. Feel like the night I've been waiting for. Only takes one beautiful girl to turn the world right around. Only takes one beautiful girl and I'm good to go. Only takes one beautiful girl to make my night on the town. Feel like the night I've been waiting for. Only takes one beautiful girl to turn the world right around. Only takes one beautiful girl and I'm good to go. Only takes one beautiful girl to make my night on the town. Feel like the night I've been waiting for. Now if I'm in a room with her, I'll take it. But it's not the kind I take home tomorrow. Well, now that kind of rule ain't worth breaking. I'm not some fool just looking for a fall. It only takes one beautiful girl to turn the world right around. Only takes one beautiful girl, I'm good to go. Only takes one beautiful girl to make on the town. Feel like the night I've been waiting for. Trumpet. One more time. One beautiful girl, turn my world right around. Only takes one beautiful girl, I'm good to go. Only takes one beautiful girl to make my night on the town. Feel like the night I've been waiting for. Hey, rolling.
See, I'm glad I thank you. Good heads up there before I even really got into talking. I was making some unnecessary noise. So that was good. Good producing there. I don't think I said much before that, did I? Yeah, that's right. Z did write a song about me being muted. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful song. Yay, Liz. Yeah. You have been looking for so long now, but you can't be found in an old sad town. You can't find your smile since you put it down, and you can't pave a road to where you're bound. You can stand on your head, but you can't fool a frown. You gotta grow your own and pass it around. And pass it around. You gotta grow your own and pass it around. And pass it around.
Lonely, you're just another face in the crowd. Hungry, you wander over fertile ground. You want to, but you don't shout out loud. And the streets, they empty to a bitter old cloud. But love don't grow on trees you chop down. You gotta grow your own and pass it around, and pass it around. You gotta grow your own and pass it around, and pass it around. Hey Freddie, did you see the Done For? One Beautiful Girl, were you there for that? crowd while pioneers search for a place to settle down. And there's clouds in the sky like tossed off evening gowns, and it's like you're underwater but you just don't drown. And even in the pastures of heaven I found you gotta grow your own, pass it round, pass it round. You gotta grow your own and pass it round, and pass it round. You gotta grow your own and pass it round, pass it round. You gotta grow your own and pass it round.
Woo-wee. That's my harmony mic right there. I'm pretty psyched about that little guy. Putting new pieces on the plane all the time. Still staying off the ground. We haven't crashed and burned yet. Well, we've touched down. we've done great. And by say we, I mean your patience. Yeah, it's a pretty fun version of Grow Your Own. We got that. I made that. So all the beats that we do from here on out are going to be fresh creations. No, nothing old. No, as far as templates, we'll be working on them as we go. And if something doesn't work or if we like something, we keep it, move on. But it'll all be stuff that was made now. When I first opened this for the initial test flight, I was using old projects from like 5 years ago, and they were very antiquated. I was just learning stuff then. This way is super fun and easy. I really enjoy what's happening there. Fresh beats. They got to be fresh beats. Yeah, it's getting in. It's getting dialed in there, Fred, isn't it? So I got a new song I wrote this morning. I don't really know how it goes. There's a bridge that I think I recorded the right way to sing it, but it still there's a right way to sing it, and I miss it a lot. My poor hand. Speaking of done for, listen to Manana by Right. Nice. All right, we recorded that. Oh my goodness. Wonder if I can play that on the cast. Think that would be allowed. All right, so like I say, I don't really know how this song goes yet, so we'll just give it a little test drive here and see what it's trying to do. See how it handles. Shame shall release your love. Shame shall release your love. Shame shall release your love. When you had your innocence, you weren't innocent. And finally one day you'd had enough. I know you must, I know you do repent. But you should know someday shame shall release your love. 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 And when it comes, it'll come like a wrecking ball, like a barreling locomotive, like a gun. It's hard looking up in free fall. But shame shall release your love. 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 When it gets there, don't run and hide. Let it swallow you, let it spit you up. That's when you can look it in the eye and say, shame shall release my love, 'cause shame shall release your love. That wasn't quite right. Shame shall release your love. Shame shall release your love. And when it starts, it feels like it's over. You did what you did and it's done. Truth is, you've never been closer. Shame shall release your love. Yes, shame shall release your love. 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 Shame shall release your love.
On a day not so long ago, from a place beyond the Middle East, there was a new kid on the block, wanting to play tag with us all, and as it stood there all alone, it wondered, will anyone come out to play?
I fill my house with solitude. I lock myself up in no man's land. Shelf toilet rolls, watch Groundhog Day. State will pay. Basic income is the best outcome. I just cook and eat and slap the meat. Smoke some weed and keep lonesome. Quarantine will save my skin, and this is how I win.
Who's afraid of the big bad flu, the big bad flu, the big bad flu? Who's afraid of the big bad flu and what it can do to you?
Open the door and let me in.
I fill my life with peevishness. You bring some rounds, a 22 cal will clear our grounds. A gun on my hip, a fling in my hand, deny and defies. God is my witness and life is my right. There's light at the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is fake news made up by the Jews. Righteousness will save my skin, and this is how I win.
Who's afraid of the big bad flu, the big bad flu, the big bad flu? Who's afraid of the big bad flu and what it can do to you?
And I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow your house down.
I build my bed with chemistry. Take vitamin C, lemongrass, and ginger tea. Trimethanol, miracle minerals containing MMS, colloidal silver. I shoot some solvent, hydroxychloroquine, and I take a happy pill. Chemistry will save my skin, and this is how I win.
You're no fun! You're no fun! By the hairs of my chinny chin chin, I will get in!
Of the big bad flu, the big bad flu, the big bad flu.
Well, I'm not afraid.
Of the big bad flu and what it can do to you. Who's afraid of the big bad flu? Big bad flu.
Down, I could make a funny sound, I could dance a silly dance, oh I've dared. I can prat, fall, rebound just to entertain a crowd, but there's nothing I can do when they are scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time. Bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well. They used to hold the water that I'd squirt.
Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze. So no one's whistling while they work. If they only had a smile, I could play with it a while. If they only wanted style, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. Knows, unless they got a big red nose, just how much it blows to read this news. My strange weather friends, I wouldn't recommend taking a single step inside these shoes. You'd be tripping on your feet, falling down the street. They only fit me anyhow. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. It's a bad time to be a clown. Oh my goodness, I did it again. I'm just gonna have to cue her up. I'm gonna splice that sweet lady that I love now, that was teaching me stuff today. And when that happened, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to play that next time my audio goes out. And it was so great. But I'm gonna have to grab that and clip and highlight and grab just the right part. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. And I was just saying that a lot of these chats came in really late. Like all those chats I've shared on the screen came in after A Bad Time to Be a Clown. It seemed like they would have been during the jam. So I think they're way behind us. All right. So go ahead. Shoot fire. Shoot fire. I sort of want to open that Bad Time to Be a Clown. I make too many backup copies of things, then I don't know which is the one I'm supposed to be messing with. What do we have here? No, I could tell you guys were in real time, but Z and Jim. If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh, I've dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd, but there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I...
Oh yeah, that's definitely more in the spirit of how it was written for sure. Just I definitely wouldn't record it like I just played it or anything. That was just for fun. But yeah, for sure. Oh, so big. New version. New alternative.
If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh, I've dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd, but there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, a bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel. What am I gonna do now? If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh, I've dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd, but there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, a bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well. Used to hold the water that...
There's a bass microphone as well. Okay, that was the bass line. God, that's some bleed. There's a terrible click at the beginning of that. You hear that? Uh-huh. Gosh.
If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh I dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd.
Whoa.
But there's nothing I can do.
Wow,
when
that's
they're
with no
scared.
effects on it. No wonder I didn't use it. Wow. But still. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, but I'm definitely better now at mixing than I was when we recorded this. I think I enjoy that part. But it's tough stuff. Tough stuff to figure out, especially like bass and stuff. It's so crazy. It's crazy. Crazy
They were
cool.
only feeling down. I
Crazy
could
awesome.
Make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh I dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd. But there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, a bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well. You If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh I've dared. I might be able to sing it better. If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh I've dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd. But there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, a bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well that used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while they work. If they only had a smile, I could play with it a while. If they only wanted style, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, a bad time to be a clown. Oh no, nobody knows unless they got a big red nose just how much it blows to read this news. Oh my fair weather friends, I wouldn't recommend taking a single step inside these shoes. You just be tripping on your feet, falling down the street. They only fit me anyhow. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time
be a clown. It's a bad time, a bad time to be a clown. Well, I don't think I nailed it. And I had to commit to the effects in order for you to hear the vocal at all, so I made a showbiz call. So I was trying to get lucky. I heard last night it was better to be lucky than good, so I was just testing it out there. I don't think I was lucky, and I don't think it was any good, but it wasn't that far off the mark. I wonder what it sounds like. If they were only feeling down, I could make a... Hold on, we gotta do the regulars. Gotta throw your compressor on there. Get it moving the needle a little bit. They were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, so I've dared. I can pratfall, rebound, just to... So you only wanted to, like, you know, like around 5 or something. It's not too much. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? Oh, I don't know about that. Bad time. I don't know about that vocal sound. Bad time. To be a clown. Might not even be worth messing with. The flower in my It should sound really good out of the gate. Well, you shouldn't make something sound good. That I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while they work. If they only had a smile, I could play with it a while. If they only wanted style, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, a bad time to be a clown. Oh no, nobody knows unless they got a big red nose just how much it blows to read this news. Oh, my fair weather friends, I wouldn't recommend taking a single step inside these shoes. You just be tripping on your feet, falling down the street. They only fit me anyhow. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. It's a bad time to be a clown. Gotta milk that a little bit. Sorry if that rumbled your speakers there. It's good to go to the extreme to dial it in and bring it back. I'm going to those vocals to the same reverb. The Oz. Let's go to the land of Oz. Call that vintage. Good old Valhalla. All right, and yeah, they're there. Put them in too much and then bring it back. We need a fun delay in here too. We just do. Definitely the Oz. Delay. This is a cool delay. Why not? Send all the organs to the delay too. Oh, and Lex and Cathera. Oh, they haven't even been listened to the reverb yet. Jeez. Could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, so I've dared. I can pratfall, rebound just to entertain a crowd. but there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time. If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh I dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd. But there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well. Used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while they work. Used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while... Can't tell if we should do something about the bass clicks. Used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just... You can see it right there. It's a cool sound. Just don't want too much of it. Oops. Ball of squeeze, ball of squeeze. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while they walk down. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well. Used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny... Now you can hear a digital click instead of the thwack. Now I give the ball a squeeze. Now I give the ball a... Now I give the ball a squeeze, it... Now I give the ball a squeeze. I can hear that. Now I give the ball a squeeze. Alright, that might be a fader move. I'll have to cut the volume down somehow right at that moment instead of swapping it out. It just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while... Some instruments and things are super easy to comp. Things that do a continuous note the whole time can be tough because you'll hear a digital click where you've interrupted a steady note. So you really want a breath of some sort. If there's any breathing in the playing or sound at all, you can do really... Splices are so easy, but it can be tricky if something's reverberating and it's always a little bit different, you know. Upright bass, switching between two parts in the middle of a note. Tough one. Oh well. I've reached my 3-hour mark and this is sounding better. I'm glad I opened this up. You guys are sweet. If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance, oh I dared. I can prideful rebound just to entertain a crowd. But there's nothing I can do when they're scared. If
If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well. Used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while they work. If they only had a smile, I could play with it a while. If they only wanted style, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. Nobody knows unless they got a big red nose just how much it blows to read this news. Oh, my strange weather friends, I wouldn't recommend taking a single step inside these shoes. You'd just be tripping on your feet, falling down the street. They only fit me anyhow. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown. It's a bad time, bad time to be a clown.
Okay, I like the original vocal. Sweet. That sounds way better to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm freaking out, but I'm really glad I did that because I always knew he'd recorded something nice. I could tell it was nice. I always loved the recording, but at the same time, it's like, why isn't it just like that?
If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a
I might have to look at the drums a little more.
I
might have to look at the drums a little more, but yeah, I'm into that. Hot diggity. Well, look at that. 311, 312. Just hit 312. I went over. Overachiever. Good night to you, Clayton. Take care of yourself. Yeah, could you tell, Swaby, through your whatever you're listening to at home? I have to update the video. Yeah, I don't really know how to say goodbye yet. I'll figure it out someday. It's tough with the latency because when you're signing off, you're like, you want to wrap it up. At the same time, you want to make sure you're not forgetting something. All right. Boy, there's so many buttons. It's unbelievable. All right. Well, you guys, sweet sleep out there. We'll see you soon. Bye.